Mi gente, we are 500 days away from the start of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I will admit it is a bit of a weird day today. We just came off from a diplomatic standoff between the United States and Colombia. Funny enough, that's my background. And of course, that meant a lot of emotions, okay? But let's try to focus on the football. We are 500 days away from a project that I started back in December of 2022 when I came back from the Qatar World Cup. Never in my wildest thoughts, I wouldn't say dreams because let's be honest, I didn't think I was going to become a TikTok content creator, not influencer, content creator. But never did I think we were going to reach 55,000 followers across all my socials. Okay. 45K TikTok, nearly 10K on Instagram, nearly 1,000 on YouTube. Never would have imagined it, never would have thought about it. You know, when I did that video about just, hey yo, y'all need to save money, it was like 3.5 minutes long. My wife thought I was rambling, I thought I was rambling, and yet here we are. 2 years? 22, 23, 23, 24. No, 3 years later, we're here. We're here. We are here with 500 days to go before the start of this big tournament, right? The biggest one we've ever seen. 48 teams, 3 countries, 16 cities. My aspiration was 16 cities, 16 matches. It still kind of is, I would say. It might change, you know, as the society and the culture and the politics change. You know, my views on the World Cup might change too. But whatever I end up doing for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, I still want to keep my original mission to help you save money and travel this tournament. Save money by being financially savvy. Open up a high yield savings account. You know, create a budget for yourself. Track your expenses. Get your financial house in order. So in that way, even if you only go to one game, you have the tools now to be a financial winner after the World Cup. Let that be a legacy. We'll talk about legacy in a minute. You know, and what about travel? It's a sensitive topic now with what's going on with the immigration raids and all that other stuff, people being racially profiled. And if that bothers you, if that really makes you uncomfortable, good. You need to feel uncomfortable because unfortunately, that's going to be a reality for quite a few fans. Travel is going to be very interesting during this World Cup. And I want to make sure that I can help as many of you as possible be ready with the information that you need to be able to travel without being harassed and travel as worry free as you can for these matches. Okay. I want to be of service and I will continue to be of service to all of you. Okay. We have some big projects lined up for 2025 in the lead up to 26. We have the Club World Cup this year, which for many of you is a big deal. Might even be a bigger deal than the World Cup itself, which I've come to realize. Okay. I have a collaboration right now with 41 Magazine. We're going to build city guides for all of the host cities of both the Club World Cup and the Gold Cup. I'm going to be opening up new ways to communicate with you because the reality is TikTok is on a temporary life support. So a newsletter is coming along. So in that way, we can stay connected. That way, I can continue getting monetized. Hey, fam, listen. Hey, I gotta pay the bills. I gotta pay the house. All right. But that's the reality. We gotta stay connected because TikTok might be banned. YouTube needs to continue growing, and Instagram doesn't pay. So those are just some of the things I have lined up. I have more podcast interviews with famous content creators in the travel space, in the soccer space. Heck, maybe I should get some in the money space too. It is not too late to start saving money for this World Cup if you want to go for the World Cup. Right now, I have 500, 50-ish bucks in my savings account. Granted, I used almost $6,000 to pay off my student loans December 2024. Smart move. I don't have to deal with any debt now. But let's see what life brings, right? Siempre le gusta sorprender la vida, ¿no? But I still want to do that for all of y'all. I still want to be of service for all of you. Okay? That's going to require your support. Your subscribes to YouTube, your follows on Insta and TikTok, your engagement, your purchase of my budget spreadsheet, of a travel consultation, signing up for my future newsletter, watching all the content. Let me know if it's boring. That's the only way I'm going to get better. Tiene que decir la verdad, ¿no? Tiene que decir la verdad. But here we are, 500 days to go. And I hope to be there for you when it's 400 days to go, 300 days to go, 200 days to go, 100 days to go. And I hope, por la gracia de Dios, por la gracia de la suerte, I will be there at that inaugural match en la Ciudad de México para empezar el Mundial con todos ustedes. And I hope to see Colombia play at a World Cup match. I don't know how I feel about you right now, USA. Estamos así. Difícil la cosa. Pero vamos a ver. Vamos a ver if I feel better about our country to cheer for you too. But most importantly, I want to make sure that I help as many of you as possible win financially before, during, after this World Cup, and that you get to travel as comfortably as possible and travel as freely as possible. That's truly what I believe in. And that's how I see the world. That's how I grew up in this world. Okay? I will advocate for your rights. I will advocate for your right to be able to go to this World Cup if you can. And in your means, I will help you get there. I hope I have earned your follow, if not before, if not during this video, hopefully after. And I hope that you can see that at the end of the day, I am a man of service. So, that all said, I look forward to seeing all of you during the 2026 FIFA World Cup, maybe in another different soccer match, or even during the Club World Cup. Vamos a ver la cosa como está. But I hope to see you all there. Let's share a drink. Let's share some laughs. Maybe a good, honest, respectful debate about certain topics. After all, I do live in DC. Pero así la cosa, mi gente. Muchas gracias por tu apoyo. Getting me to this point. It's incredible. It's an incredible feeling that all of you have uplifted me to this point. I know I'm being maybe a little too humble about all the work I've done for myself too, but hey, it is what it is. Ahora nos vemos en el Mundial, mi gente. Si Dios quiere.